This is Colin O'Keefe for LXBN TV. We're here on day 3 of LegalTech New York 2012, and I'm here with Ari Kaplan, industry analyst and author of Reinventing Professional Services. Starting off, Ari, with the basics, what are your impressions of LegalTech New York 2012?
There is a great optimism at this show. I'm feeling excited. I think that it's infectious and that people are sensing that perhaps the cloud has passed. I've been coming to LegalTech and writing about this industry for a pretty long time. And, there were some years where people were concerned. There was some darkness. And I feel like it's really gotten much more exciting. There's, maybe a tipping point in certain industries and certain aspects of legal technology and the way people are using them. Mm-hmm. And I think the show reflected that this year.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of optimism and a lot of looking ahead to new technology, especially things like predictive coding and what have you. You presented here at LegalTech yesterday. Can you tell me a little bit about that session?
Sure. I had the privilege I conduct a survey every year of corporate counsel. I've been doing it for the last 4 years. The last 3 years, FTI Technology has been my underwriter for that study, and I reach out directly to corporate counsel and interview them by phone. Really detailed interviews on their cost-saving strategies, the manner in which they're operating their legal departments. I've been really studying the in-house corporate department, and this is the first time that my research has been the subject of an entire panel. And it was really exciting. So I participated in a panel. It was led by Joe Luby at FTI Technology, and there were participants from Dell, DuPont, and Dow Chemical, and they were amazing presenters. It was really a lot of fun. And the point is that if we want to get closer to our clients in any industry, particularly when you're sharing technology with them, you need to really understand what they're interested in, what their needs are, and then respond to that. And so I think that's what the survey does, and I'm excited that it's gained wider acceptance.
Very interesting. Sounds like a great panel and great pieces of information. And lastly, looking ahead to 2012, that's what everyone's doing at LegalTech, whether they be their products, trends, that type of thing. What are you seeing in 2012 for the legal technology industry?
There's a lot of discussion at the show, obviously, about predictive coding. I sense that in this year, you're going to see a lot of campaigns associated with predictive spending. The manner in which you spend. It's very hard to calculate how much you're saving if you can't figure out what you're spending and what the return on that spend is. And so you'll see a lot of that. You'll see a lot of more global identification of trends in your data. So this conference is obviously associated with data and managing it. There's a lot of discussion about big data, that the files are bigger, that sizes are growing. I think that people are going to start talking also about broad data. The idea that you may have an email that's on your smartphone, and then it's on your iPad, and then it gets transferred somewhere else, and then at home, and then everyone has 8 computers in their house, and you can't go 10 feet without touching something else that connects you somewhere. And so that data may be small, right? Sometimes it's the letter. It's not the movie file that makes a difference in a matter. It's a letter. So that's not really big data. It's broad data, because you have to figure out where exactly is the original of that. Where is that piece, and where is the whole piece of that data? So that's really what it is. I just want to say I feel privileged to be associated with the LexBlog. I'm a big fan of Kevin O'Keefe, and I think that what he does is great, and it's an honor to be associated with it.
Yeah, it's exciting. We're excited to have covered our first LegalTech in New York in the capacity that we have this time, and it's been a fun time. It's been a fun time. Once again, Ari Kaplan, he presented here at LegalTech, industry analyst and author of Reinventing Professional Services. Thanks, Ari.
Thank you so much.